Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 26, 2024. Today's transits favor some light connecting and sharing. Still, a Sun-Mars quincunx is also active today, and it can present a minor challenge. The Sun transiting your solar house these days tends to keep you focused on building comfort and security in your life. However, with retrograde Mars in your adventure sector pushing a completely different button, it can stir up big needs, plans, and desires that have nothing to do with routine and stability. Today, these planets clash, and this dilemma can come into the foreground of your life. Avoid letting this inner tension rule your behavior, and you'll do well today. It may not seem straightforward to integrate, but you may very well be able to satisfy both needs in moderate ways with some creativity. Get ready for an infrequent transit. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, will clash in a square with mighty Saturn, the planet of permanence and karma. This energy has been building for weeks and will still linger on for a bit longer, too. It will reappear a final time in June 2025, too. Hurdles and opposition could be popping up for you, particularly with a push-pull effect between your partner and your domestic life or family. The key here now, though, is not to run away or throw in the towel, but instead to rededicate yourself to finding solutions as a team. It might be time to manage your expectations. Try as you may, you cannot do it all when Jupiter retrograde in Gemini squares Saturn in Pisces. You could have overzealously committed yourself to several opportunities at work and in your personal life. But as time has gone on, you may have become increasingly overwhelmed by how much is on your plate. It could be time to adjust your workload at home and in your career path. Be honest with yourself about what you can handle and, more importantly, what you want to continue doing. You are no stranger to change, but it may take some reining in of your personal power in order to direct your ability to change constructively. Imagine you are both your own father and your own mother depending on your age. This will be easier or harder to do, and create your boundaries, your actions and language, your limits in relationships, your requirements on the job, and you are also in charge of nurturing yourself with the food, the rest, the exercise, the affection you need to survive. Don't forget to give yourself a lot of positive reinforcement. Kick back and spend some time at home tonight. Better yet, if this day happens to be a day off for you, spend the entire time enjoying the comfort of your nest. If you find that you are bored with it, change furniture and pictures around. Add a little something like a plant or flowers to spruce things up for your enjoyment. And don't forget to consider scent. Potpourri and oils can bring a warm and nurturing feel to any room, and you may have what you need right in your kitchen or garden. Check this out. Today's social and serendipitous lunar vibes could have you running around, and while its friendly aspect to Venus and Jupiter is making this a stunning day across the communication, social and relationship fronts, there are still likely to be people to see and places to go. If there is any tension, it will be when you come up across the reality that you can't be in two places at the same time or all things to all people at the same time. With the laws of attraction and synchronicity in effect, trusting your gut will put you in the right place at the right time. As the moon makes its last visit to your French IP sector for the year, it is acting as a go-between, holding together a link between Venus, the planet of love in your communication sector, and Jupiter, in retrograde motion in your relationship sector that was forged last week. While their friendly aspect is separating, the moon's friendly aspect to both Venus and Jupiter today is keeping the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Are you finding yourself at a point where hope feels distant, and the challenges ahead seem insurmountable? It's natural to feel overwhelmed when progress stalls, but remember, life has an uncanny way of surprising us when we least expect it. With Jupiter retrograde in Gemini squaring Saturn in Pisces, the current energy might feel dense and filled with doubts. You may question whether your efforts will ever pay off or if the hurdles are just too high. Yet, this alignment is not about defeat, it's about resilience. The wheel of fortune is always in motion, and just when you think all options are exhausted, a new opportunity can appear. It might come in the form of an open door, an unexpected shift, or even a helping hand from someone you didn't anticipate. Have you ever been on the verge of giving up, only to find that the tide turned just in time? These moments remind us that possibilities exist even when the road ahead looks unclear. Your confidence and determination are some of your strongest tools right now. When you focus on your goals with a clear mind and steady heart, you become a magnet for opportunities. Have you noticed how people are drawn to your energy when you're in this state? It's as if your enthusiasm and positivity light up a room, inspiring others to follow your lead. However, this charisma comes with its own challenges. At times, it can unintentionally spark envy or misunderstandings. Striking a balance is key. How do you channel your drive and passion in a way that uplifts others while staying true to your goals? This is a chance to create meaningful connections by sharing your successes and encouraging others to pursue their own dreams. During this time, self-discipline is an essential practice. Stress and impulsivity can easily creep in, especially when emotions run high. Have you ever noticed how neglecting self-care can lead to irritability or exhaustion? By making conscious choices, such as moderating indulgences or incorporating small wellness habits into your routine, you can regain control over your mood and energy. Even dedicating a day to prioritize your well-being, whether through exercise, quiet reflection, or simply stepping away from the hustle, can leave you feeling refreshed and recentered. What habits could you introduce to nurture your body and mind more intentionally? This period might also bring you unexpected twists to your plans. Change can be unsettling, especially when it disrupts well-laid strategies. Yet, these moments of unpredictability often hold hidden blessings. Have you ever encountered a detour that turned out to lead to something better than your original plan? These shifts encourage adaptability, challenging you to think creatively and see opportunities where others might see obstacles. Embracing these changes with patience and curiosity can transform what feels like a setback into a stepping stone toward growth and inspiration. If physical activity has been on your mind, now is an ideal time to explore it. Movement doesn't have to be complicated or demanding to make an impact. Have you ever felt the simple joy of a walk in nature or the clarity that comes after a good stretch? Incorporating fitness into your routine can improve not only your physical health but also your emotional well-being. Exercise can be a form of self-care that strengthens both body and mind, providing balance in your daily life. What form of movement could bring you both joy and vitality? Practical matters also take center stage, as this is a promising time to make thoughtful decisions, especially regarding finances or long-term investments. Whether you're contemplating a significant purchase or reevaluating your budget, trust your instincts while seeking advice from those you trust. Have you ever found clarity through a second opinion or unexpected guidance? With the right perspective, you'll be able to spot opportunities that align perfectly with your goals. This is a moment to act with confidence, knowing that you've prepared yourself for the choices ahead. As you reflect on your journey, think about the challenges you've faced and the resilience you've shown. Have you had a moment when persistence or a small shift in mindset made all the difference? Your stories are powerful. By sharing your experiences, you not only affirm your own growth but also inspire others who might be walking a similar path. How have you overcome moments of doubt, and what advice would you give to someone standing at their own crossroads? Together, by exchanging our stories and learning from one another, we can find strength in the shared twists and turns of life's journey. Let's keep moving forward, knowing that every step, no matter how small, is leading us toward a brighter, more fulfilling future.